And lastly, he was never delayed, because anybody that would put their trust in God, David said, you will stand secure like Zion's mount. I didn't come this morning, this new year, to tell you that because it's a new beginning, you're not going to have trouble. I didn't come to tell you this morning that because it's a new beginning, everything is going to be peach and dandy. No, child of God, but I come to encourage you and to tell you that if you really want to see a new beginning in your life, you got to do first things first. There's a law called the law of first principle, and that law of first principle is wrapped up in the fact that we've got to seek the Lord. Come on here, we got to seek the Lord. I'm not just talking about this surface worship that we give on Sunday morning. Come on here, I'm not just talking about wanting to run the aisles all the time. No, sir. I'm talking about seeking the Lord, obtaining from God, searching, looking for, asking for, requesting, trying and finding God, so that when you're backed to and fro by the winds that will come to test you, nothing will move you from off the foundation that's called Jesus, because you would have known that in every danger, in every toil, in every snare, he would be there with you. You would have known that he would have been standing with you. The Bible said that Josiah seek after the God of David and his father. Understand, child of God, understand here that Josiah could have continued in the ways of his father. Come on here. When you look at Josiah's father, when you look at his grandfather, you cannot but be impressed in a negative way. Because when you look at his father and his grandfather, you recognize, child of God, that they were so akin to idolatry. And it's a paradox how that God could raise up so many in his words, in his law, in the ordinances, yet these men would go after other gods. When you look at the record, the Bible said that they build up the groves. In other words, they build up high places. And for those of us who understand the law, God said you should not build anything. He said you should not carve out anything, not even as a representative. That's why I watched you worship this morning, and somebody just kept in on Jesus. Some folks were looking kind of funny, but I came to tell you that when we say Jesus, it's a formula, but it's not a magic formula. When we say Jesus, we're calling on all of what the Lord is and can be in your life. When we say Jesus, we're not acting like other folks who are lifting up incantations. No, sir. When we say Jesus, no wonder choir, and I must commend you this morning, when you lift up the hymn of Zion and say, oh, that's true. Oh, bless his name. My soul is Jesus, honey. I don't know where you've been to. I don't know what experience you've had since you've been saved. But I can tell you that when it's all over and you sum it up, if you've got the Holy Ghost like you sang this morning, there is nothing else that can fill your soul. There is nothing else that can give you a